then you don't have the debate with me anymore. There you go.
I don't want that. Okay. It's not the law.
It's a copy of it.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, you can leave, or you can turn that off, and you can go over top to the clerk.
Well, I'm going to take care of my issues.
Okay.
But you're
then you turn the phone off, and I will.
Your gross exaggeration of what the law is wrong, sir.
That's your interpretation.
No, it is. It's
turn
very.
The camera off, and you can go on up.
What are these blue line propagandists thinking, that the people are just going to give in and give up their rights? Forget the First Amendment and the Constitution and why it was written? They thought that people were going to be afraid to stand up against tyranny? I think police officers and police unions and the lawmakers and the political parasites, one thing that they are missing is that people are resilient. With that being said, check out this video, go subscribe to this channel, let them know San Joaquin News Network sent you. I'll see you guys over there.
It's a very gross
You have access, so
misrepresentation.
you turn the camera off. But you can't go any further with this here. It's up to you.
And what's your name again?
You got it already.
So this is going on YouTube right here. These two tyrants, they're telling me I can't access public areas. It's my right. It's my right to video public officials in their public capacity.
I'm not going to debate any further with you.
In publicly accessible areas.
Information, you refused it.
Because you're trying to give me false information. It's not. It's false.
Then you got to read it.
Because it's not based on what the law is.
You going to leave, or are you going to come upstairs?
I'm going upstairs. I got business to take care of
Turn it up
here.
and let's take care of it.
Which gives me every more right to record because I have public business here.
Turn it off.
It's a publicly accessible area,
You have
sir.
access as soon as you turn
It's
the camera off.
publicly
But you can
accessible.
publicly record it.
It's
You can.
publicly
It's right
accessible for me to be able to video my public servants in the process of their duties. It is. It's a law. And just because you made something up
I'm not
there,
going to debate it anymore with you. If you want to go take care, have access to the court, go ahead. But you got to turn the
well,
camera
you're
off.
violating my rights.
Go ahead.
The same cops.
Just one non-compliant.
The same officers that swore an oath to protect and defend my rights to be in public, to video in
Do you want to
public,
go upstairs, Mr.
right here,
Myers?
are violating my
Or
rights.
not? Do you want to go in the courtroom or not?
I'm not going in the
You got to
courtroom,
go talk to the court clerk, you said, right?
but I'm not going in the courtroom. I know there's no video in the courtroom.
Where? If you want to go up, you turn the camera off. You've been told this. I'm not
Why?
gonna-
I mean, it's my right to get my own record of the proceedings. Okay? I have that right.
We're not denying that.
And it is a
You
right.
can't do
And
it
it's a
with the camera
right
on. You can't
afforded
do it.
by the Constitution and the
You can't do it
U.S.
with the
Supreme
camera on.
Court.
You can't do it with the camera on. I got it right here. Where's it going to be?
I'm going to go take care of my business.
Turn the camera off and let's go take care of business.
What do you call all your gang?
I'm standing right here talking to you. I don't call anybody.
But you're violating my civil liberties, and you can be held
Understood.
liable.
Understood.
You can be held
I
liable,
understand your
sir.
position.
You understand it,
I
but
understand
you're
your
not
position.
respecting it.
Do you want to go up or not?
You're not respecting that you took an oath to protect my civil liberties,
What do you
and
wanna
you're
do?
not doing it
You keep talking.
because
not
I have a
doing it.
right to film in public.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
It's not public anymore.
It is public.
No, it isn't.
Well, what is it? Private?
Why don't you argue with the lawmakers?
Is it private? Is this a private court?
Read this right here. It would
Is
explain it all to you.
this a private
It
court
would
in a
explain it all
public
to you.
venue?
It's all written right here, but you're refusing to take it.
So you're telling me this court is private?
I'm telling you to read this. That's what I'm telling you.
Because it has
It's gonna
no,
explain it all to you.
it has no validity
Do you
if
wanna
it's
go up
a
and take care
private
of
court.
business?
I am gonna.
All right, turn the phone off and let's go. Just turn the phone off. Let's go.
You know, I really don't want to. Am I going to be arrested if I don't?
You won't be allowed up.
Am I going to be threatened with arrest if I don't turn my camera
If you fail to
on?
comply, then yeah, we'll charge you if you want. That's your choice.
Are you telling me right now if I
Well,
don't turn my
If you're
camera
not comply
on?
with a direct order, then yeah.
So you're giving me a direct order? Is that a lawful order? Is it a
I have
lawful
the law
order?
right here. Turn the camera off. You go upstairs.
Or I'm going to be arrested?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can leave.
Okay. So my attorney will be in contact with you.
That's fine.
Okay. What was your name, badge number again?
James Boggs, Sergeant.
Sergeant?
223.
Okay.
Yep.
Now continue.
Yep. So, like I was telling you before, the unified court, state court system has told us there's not to be any recording in the courtroom or in the court building in general, which I understand is where you wanted to record.
Which is a violation of the law,
Okay.
the First Amendment.
All I'm telling you is the directive that we have from the state court. So I asked you earlier off camera if you wanted me to try to refer you to someone from the state court who would have more information.
I don't want to be manipulated. I know what the law is. I know what the First Amendment states. I know what the Supreme Court has ruled as far as filming in public and filming public servants. I know what the law is. It's been stated dozens of times. So for you to try to give me anything that contradicts that is false information.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you here for a court appearance today?
No,
You're just
I'm
to
here
get
for a
some information?
FOIL request.
Okay. Well, why can't, do you have time for us to take a little bit of time, not recording upstairs, but again, I can refer you to someone who has more information from the state court system.
I'm not going to record if I'm under threat of arrest. Other than that, I have the right to do what I'm doing. As long as I'm not being disorderly, I have the right to obtain files. I have the right to be in a publicly accessible area for the public. And I have a right to obtain my own record, verification of the proceedings that I'm involved in.
Yeah, so to be clear, where we're at now is I'm unable to allow you to record.
So you're telling me I'm going to be arrested if I don't turn my camera off from this point? Because that's a gross violation of my civil liberties, and you took an oath to protect these rights, to defend these rights. Most officers that have taken an oath to the Constitution cannot recite any part of it, and so I'm just trying to tell you what the Constitution says. I have a right to film, the press, the right to freedom of speech, the right to assemble, the right to redress my government of grievances, and that's what I'm doing here today, and I have a right to do it. Sure. And thousands of people are doing it every day.
Yep. Again, I can only repeat that I have it in black and white from the people that we answer to as to what our policy is pertaining to recording, and it says you're not to do it. Like I said, I would like to provide you some more information.
If it was legal and lawful, you would have to put a sign somewhere that says that you cannot record after this point. There would have to be a code on the sign to make it lawful and legal. And there's not that. That's not here. It might be up there near the courtroom where you go in. It says no filming and there's a code. But for it to be lawful, you would have to have a sign at the front door with the code on it, a lawful legal code, saying you cannot record from this point on. And there's no sign there that says...
Sir, I'm just telling you where we're at right now.
So I just comply with the signs and I comply with the law, okay? And there's no law that says I can't record here in this public area. And there's no sign that says I can't record either. And so for you to provide me anything other than that is false information.
Okay, so what are your intentions right now?
I just want to ask, what's going on with the FOIL request that I requested, and it's very simple. And I feel like I'm being gaslighted. Like people don't want to tell me the truth.
Yeah.
And it's a simple public service that I have a right to certain records. And I'm not here to engage in any nefarious activity. I'm here under my lawful pretenses, and I have a right.
So judges all across the nation are using these orders to supposedly protect the people that are in the courthouse. But in reality, I've never really seen the government out to really protect the people. They're really only out to protect themselves. Folks, this is how corruption boils. This is how public officials become bad. When we allow them to do whatever they want and there's no accountability, they have absolute immunity, which means they get to get away with whatever they want to do. They can just lie and say they were doing their job in good faith. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Go subscribe to Freedom or Death. Let them know San Joaquin sent you. I'll see you guys over there.